What is going on, everybody? We are back again today. I just noticed I always do that whenever I go to this screen and I say, what is everybody? I always like adjust my headphones as if that's a crucial time to be adjusting my headset, but whatever. Anyway, guys, we are back today. We're going to play some more Pioneer Enchantress. Deck didn't show up too great on Saturday, but I had a lot of fun with it, and I definitely want to get back into it, try to get a little better with it, because the deck never felt bad. Like, there was no point in those games where I felt like the deck was just not a good deck. It felt solid. It felt like it just needed a little bit of practice, and can we stick around? Hey, Ben, no worries about that. I appreciate you coming by for as long as you're able to. Yeah, deck didn't feel bad. I just want to practice it a little more and try to have fun with it. Did make a couple sideboard changes. Cut the Sorcerer Spyglasses for some Leyline of Sanctities, and I cut one. Should be able to look up the deck list, but I can do that right now. So I cut the Sorcerer Spyglass. And a single Rest in Peace for 3 Leyline of Sanctities, and I cut a single Nyx-Fleece Ram for a, as I'm staring at the name of the card, I'm forgetting it, for a Fumigate as a board wipe, because we had a couple of games on Saturday where we just like really wanted to find a board wipe, and our deck doesn't run board wipes. But it does not. It runs exactly 1. And that's better than 0. 1 is better than 0. Usually. I'm sure if you all gave me like an hour, I could think of at least one instance where 0 is better than 1. Actually, I can think of a lot of instances, but none of them are Twitch appropriate, so we're going to just leave it at that. Let's go to the games. So I figured we'd do at least one league. If we're able to hop in and do a second, then great. But it's going to depend on how quick the games go today. But either way, we're just going to have some fun, and I can't wait to sit in a few more 10-minute queues for a Pioneer League. So, Ben, you're the only viewer. How was your day? Did you have a good one? I worked from open till about 5 today. And I'm also sorry that I'm a little later than promised. I got home and I realized that my girlfriend and I hadn't like eaten all day, so I needed to cook. So I cooked, and by the time I finished cooking, I realized it was 7 p.m. and I was just kind of like, So I wasn't gonna not eat at that point. So I ate. I also need to check something out. Hi, David. I didn't see you in there. You didn't chat. Plus, it only says I have one viewer for some reason. Unless Ben already dipped out, which that could be why. Hey, David, can you do me a favor? Can you, oh, now it says I have 2 viewers. Thanks, Stream Manager. David, if you could do me a huge favor, or Ben, if one of you could check out the channel points, I want to see if redeeming channel points in some way shows up in my in the chat log on my end, or if I have to be on my Streamlabs to see it. So if you could just like redeem some form of channel points so I can see how they pop up, it'd be great. I also added some custom channel point redemptions, so I want to see how everyone feels about those. Yes, it is the thing in the bottom left-hand corner. It should say anti-me BBs, which is an Assassination Classroom joke. Well, it's not an Assassination Classroom joke. It's a thing in Assassination Classroom, and my channel is a little bit themed after Assassination Classroom, so Make me swole. All right. Well, I guess I have to do it now. Let's hope I can do these 5 push-ups really quickly before I find a match. Hang on a second, guys. Thank you for that. Oh, I just got up. I will redeem Get Me Abs after after this match because I don't want to risk. Oh god, they appeared right there. That's so easy. Okay, cool. I will do my 10 sit-ups after this game because I know the second I start doing them, my opponent's going to accept, and then I'm going to miss and get moved to the back of the queue, and I don't want to do that. So after the game, we will, or after the match rather, we will redeem, and I will do 10 sit-ups. My girlfriend and I basically agreed, like, we kind of need to start working out. And I basically was like, I could find a way to mix it into my streaming, and that's what I did. I also did want to say we are at 8 subscribers. So I have decided, as hopefully a little bit of a push, if you guys want to tell your friends about this and try to get them on board, I'm going to do 2 giveaways. I'm going to do a giveaway if we have 10 subscribers by the end of by the end of January. So if all the subscriptions I have lap over, it should be really easy. But if by the end of January we have 10 subscriptions, I'm going to give away a stained glass Vraska. And if by the end of January we have 20, I am going to give away a stained glass Ashan. It'll just be random number generator. I'm just going to throw all the subscribers' names in a generator, and I'm going to pull out second place and a first place. So somebody will get a stained glass Vraska, and somebody will get a stained glass Ajani. If we hit 10 and 20 by the end of January. So tell your friends who like Magic to subscribe to me. They'll also get to make fun of me whenever I make bad plays, as Richie already does. We should also have some emotes coming soon. Hopefully within the next month or two. Is my hope. I am the furthest thing from artistically capable. However, my girlfriend is very artistically capable. My opponent and I match. So this hand is uncapable. She said that she would help me out with getting emotes and stuff done. So we're going to keep this. And let's just bin a. Let's go to forest. Is it right to bin the forest here? It may not be. Like, I don't really want to bin the Courser, but I feel like it can't bin any. I feel like it just has to be a forest. Temple of Plenty. What's on top? Sphere of Safety needs to go to the bottom right now. I don't want it to because it's a card that could be really good, but it has to right now. Alright, let's see. Seal Away is not terrible. Alright, let's play our Forest and our Herald of the Pantheon. So, I see a basic island, which kind of scares me and makes me think, like, a lot of my spells probably aren't resolving this game. That being said, it could also be blue-black, which we've played against with Spirits, and it gave us a hard time. This could also be blue-green or Sultai. So let's play the Courser. I will do my best to play the right land. I think the right land is white in this case. Actually, that'd be green now. Now, I want to be able to cast Archon, so it's white. And let's swing for 2. It doesn't matter, because our opponent's going to cast Uro and undo the damage we just did, because Uro is fair and balanced. Alright, they're opting. What did they do with the last opt? They bottomed and drew. Okay, and with this one, they bottomed and drew. Okay. So they're digging, which is usually not a terrible sign for us. Oh, there's a Courser. So let's Wolfwillow into Courser? Probably. That would certainly not have been bad sequencing. So we're definitely going to play Wolfwillow. The question is, what land do I put it on? It's probably best to go on Temple of Plenty, make them think I have more mana than I actually do. See if that resolves. It resolved. Cool. And we're going to attack. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I hope our opponent... Oh, wait, Baffling End doesn't have Flash. Never mind. Yeah. I was just saying, I hope our opponent plays Uro. Okay, so they are Soul Tie. I hope our opponent plays Uro so that I can Flash in Baffling End, but Baffling End doesn't have Flash. The card's already actually really good. If it had Flash, that might actually be like a touch too good. Land? Alright, that's a land. So we're going to play the land. So we could play Archon of Sun's Grace, but what we can't do is play Archon of Sun's Grace into Courser, but I probably should have... there's an argument I should have played the other Courser first. But they've been stumbling, so they're not really stumbling on a color anymore. So let's attack and see what they do. Nothing. So I almost want to just not play the Archon and give them the turn. Like, maybe play Courser. Because we have Eidolon next turn. Archon's going to seal out the game faster, so it's probably Archon. If Archon dies or gets countered, like, if Archon's gone, it's gone. Not exactly what I'd want to happen, but if that's what they're going to use their removal spell on, it's fine. Okay, so it gets countered. I cannot. Cycling Sensor, okay. Opponent's drawing a lot of cards, not finding a lot of answers, which we're okay with. Uro, I cannot Baffling End that right now, but if they try to play it again, I can. Wow, drawing so many Coursers. Let's once again just... Oh. Right. It costs 3. Cool. I forgot about that. It costs 3. Herald of the Pantheon is a cost reducer. That's what that card does. It reduces the cost. So we draw a card. Hopefully we get a land. That's not a land. Let's just swing and see what happens. I mean, having the Banishing Light on top is actually pretty solid. We're kind of becoming the control deck. But it's going to depend how they take their turn. Because they got a pretty stacked hand. Alright. Push. Don't love seeing that, but, you know, what are you going to do? We'd actually be totally fine with them playing, with them, escaping Uro here. I tapped wrong because for some reason I was thinking to leave up both enchantments. But I guess that really didn't matter in the long run, did it? Alright, so they just undid some of their life gain, which we're fine with. It's not a land either. So we are going to Baffling End the Uro. Hopefully it doesn't just get countered. We have the Banishing Light if it does, but we'd still prefer it didn't. Negate is unfortunately fine. Banishing Light. Yep. It's definitely Uro. And now we'll play the Courser, try to get a little more aggressive. Alright, so we definitely bring in Rest in Peace against Sultai. Our draws have felt very not great. Like, they've just really felt super meh. Like, 3 Coursers, lands, not really when we want them. Alright, Wilderness Reclamation's pretty bad for us. Tasigur is definitely not great for us. Alright, so that's a land. So there's a good chance Sigil just gets countered. But I say we play the Forest. Gain our 2 life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can actually leave up. No, we can't leave up Seal Away. Well, we have to play Sigil, though. So he's activating Tasigur, and nope, he's playing Vessel's Intervention. So we actually just might not be able to beat Tasigur. Like, God. Probably has to be Chemist's Insight. Like, I can't give them Fastest Intervention. Like, that's just better dig through time with a Wilderness Reclamation. Alright, so since they're on Tasigur, we're definitely bringing in Rest in Peace. Not drawing any of our Enchantresses. Only drawing one of our 8 Enchantresses has been a little rough. But Jumpstart. I wish they would have attacked. Alright, well, there's one of our Enchantresses. Kind of too little too late, but our opponent's at 6, and we're at a hearty life total. So we might just be trying to grind them out, but that's probably okay. Oh my god. I mean, I guess in a really weird way, this is kind of playing to our plan of grind them out. Alright, so they're basically just going to draw 2 off the Vast's Intervention. Which I kind of can't believe we're like high key on the mill them out plan when we're definitely not actually capable of milling them out. There's Uro. Alright, so they're probably going to play the Uro. Alright, so they're playing the Uro. Of course, they're leaving in Fastest Intervention. Why wouldn't they? So, I can attempt to Baffling End the Uro again. Yep. Chemist's Insight, okay. They're looking for answers. They're really looking for answers. Alright. So, do we bother casting Setessan Champion at this point? Or do we just try to get rid of the Uro ASAP? I mean, they've almost definitely got 2 counterspells, but... Let's play the champion. See how they respond. Okay. And let's see if our Baffling End will resolve. It will not. Okay. We can bite like 1 attack from Uro. That's like not gonna be the end of the world, but it's gonna hurt. We're definitely not attacking. This matchup just gets so much better with Rip. Trying to flashback Chemist's Insight. It isn't instant right yet. So, excuse me. I'm glad I went with the champion. Like, at its worst, it's a blocker. Alright. Shark Typhoon is going to be an issue. Probably just take the 6 here. Yeah, let's just take the 6. Drew a lot of coursers this game. Dang. Setessan Champion should, like, always have counters on it. Like, oh, this is just rough. This is brutal. Alright, let's play the Temple of Plenty. Gain our 3 life, so Uro did half damage. We're going to bottom that forest. Thought I bottomed it. Was there another forest? I mean, it's not impossible, but... Alright, let's just attempt to seal away Uro. I tapped wrong. Should have left up white for Gideon's intervention. I can't name... Yeah, you can't name tokens with Gideon's intervention. Sorry, well, that doesn't work the way you think it does, opponent. Uro's still gonna get exiled, and now you're just... What? Until Seal Away leaves the battlefield. Yeah, no, okay, that is different. I mean, I guess I could just, like, try to get the sharks out of the way, but then I'm gonna take a hardy hit, and I'll lose one of the coursers. Now, I think I just need to pass. Like, I'm pretty sure we've lost at this point. The Shark Typhoon is going to give them a huge edge, and they're going to make a 4-4. Yeah, no, this is... We can't actually fight through this. So we definitely bring in another Gideon's Intervention. We definitely bring in Rest in Peace. Probably don't need Deafening Silence. And Sphere of Safety is probably fine because it just hard dodges all their removal. Seal Away is max. We don't want them getting an attack off of the Uro anyway. We probably go down a single Courser, a Wolfwillow, and let's go down an Archon because it's harder. Actually, no, let's go down Calix and keep in Archon because it's easier for them to deal with Sigil than it is for them to deal with Archon, but Calix just doesn't actually do anything this game. So we're just gonna try this 60 and see how it treats us. Guys, I promise I've seen this deck do really well. And actually, I watched a couple of people play it in leagues, and it actually, like, crushed Sultai. So, I'm pretty sure the problem is actually Uro. It's a do-nothing hand. That's an even more do-nothing hand. This hand is garbage, but whatever. Let's go down an Eidolon. Actually, we can't go down 2 lands, can we? Can we go down 2 lands? I don't think we can. Yeah, let's just go down an Eidolon and a Pathway. So we both mulligan to 5, which is probably, like, decent for us. Alright, let's play the Temple of Plenty. And let's see what we get. Sigil. Let's keep Sigil on top. I probably should be digging for a land, but I can go Herald. If Herald lives, I can go right into Eidolon, and then we can potentially curve out really well. So hopefully we're not just running our Herald into a Fatal Push, but we shall see. If we are, it's very sad. It's an opt, okay. Fatal Passage, okay. So we managed to dodge the Fatal Push. Okay, go ahead and get your tap land. Draw a card. That's a Plains. Oh god, I forgot to attack. I'm an idiot. Ugh. And if we go to game 3, I'll bring Calix back in. Try it out. Maybe like over an Archon. Push. Alright. Seems reasonable. Kelly, I forgot to attack on moron. Okay, we're actually going to attack this time. And we will play Sigil. They're not going to be able to counter it. And I doubt that they're just, like, going to conveniently Yeah, they could. I mean, if anything, their answer would probably be Assassin's Trophy, but we'll see. All right, that feels really good. All right. Sigil, then Herald. Like, if they counter Rest in Peace here, like, that's rough, but at least we get a 4/4 out of it. They conceded. Cool. All right, let's try bringing Calix back in, and let's go down an Archon. Do we go down to Gideon's Intervention? We probably actually go down Gideon's Intervention and keep Archon, because Archon's one of our main win conditions. Well, we don't love giving them the play, but we'll see. I'm a little surprised they scooped there. I mean, unless they had... I mean, they did multi 5, so maybe their hand was just like 2 Uros, and that's kind of what they were banking on, and they couldn't counter the rip, because... I don't know. And I mean, I was going to be able to... Like, I was going to end up drawing more enchantments. So, kind of feels like against Sultai, the deck needs to draw well. Like, if my draws are decent, I feel like we can actually do really well against Sultai. But on the norm, not so much. This doesn't actually answer a ton of stuff. Like, it answers Uro, but that's basically it, and the deck is slow. I want to be a little more aggressive against them. This hand is atrocious. This hand is also pretty bad, but we're going to try. Because already unhappy about how much I had to mulligan just now. Alright, so let's bottom Sigil, and... Is it Setessan, or is it another, or is it a land? Or is it, it's probably a Sphere of Safety. Oh god, that doesn't feel good. Like, that just doesn't feel good at all. It feels a little better, but still pretty bad. Alright. Let's see what our opponent does. Let's see if we eat a counter or removal spell. Alright, play the White Pathway and Herald of the Pantheon. Censor, okay. No, I will not pay the censor. Alright, it's a little rough, but we can still cast Setessan Champion. Hopefully this doesn't need a counterspell. It is eating a counterspell. 2 censors is actually like a lot. Yeah, it was right to end up going with the Sphere. Now we're stuck on lands. Wow, our opponent just had all the counter spells. Well, they're also stuck on land, but they at least have a 4th land. Go. Alright, we can just pass this off to our opponent. Not good for us at all. Yeah, like, that's insane. Right, yeah, we're just, like, in super bad shape. Like, I know I only run 22 lands, and that's entirely on me, but... Yeah, we're gonna pay it, and we're gonna no. We're gonna see if Archon eats the counter. Archon's also a little harder to remove than Eidolon of Blossoms, so we're going to see if Archon doesn't get countered. which it did, we may, I was gonna say, we may actually be in decent shape, but it's countered. So we're gonna see if we can sneak Eidolon in next turn. In case their only counterspell is Censor. Eidolon of Blossoms. Alright, we finally got a spell down. Alright. Let's see what our opponent does. Cycling Shark Typhoon for 3. Okay. Well, this could... If our Eidolon survives, this can draw us a ton of cards. Alright, just cycling Shark Typhoon for 0. What? Wait. Is that really how that works? It makes a... Oh my god. That's disgusting. Ugh. And now we're drawing all of our lands. Yeah, we're probably better off holding on to the Banishing Light. Oh my god. Well, alright. Alright, our opponent just has literally everything. Like, I hate having to use the Banishing Light, but that 3/3 would have killed us. Like, how many more answers can you have, opponent? Let's at least try to make it harder for them to attack. So Shark Typhoon made a 0/0 shark that never even showed up on the field because it wouldn't. It's a 0/0. And then they fatal pushed my Eidolon of Blossoms. So cycling Shark Typhoon for 0 actually enabled their push to kill my Eidolon, which it makes sense by the game's rules, but I'm salty about it. All right, opponent, what do you got? All right, now we can stop drawing land stack. If we could stop drawing lands, it'd be phenomenal. Tassacur. Oh, it's another Courser. All right, you can have negate. I'm kind of okay with our opponent having negate here. All right, pay your 3. We should take it. No. So many lands. Well, they can pay the 4 basically without question. They can have... Ugh, I don't want them to have any of these. Let's just give them Fatal Push. Like, they need to remove something from their board to kill one of my Coursers. that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, apparently I'm only allowed to draw. Oh wait, I promised I'd do 10 sit-ups. Hang on. Ten sit-ups done. I hope you all like making me suffer. I actually, when I was playing Goryo's Vengeance in Modern, and I foiled the deck out, I don't know what it was. Exactly, Colin. But I kid you not, almost every single game, I ran 2 Boseiju Who Shelters All in that deck. And 99% of the time, if I drew 1 Boseiju, unless I had a shuffle effect, the second one was always right under the first one. Always. Like, the number of times I looked at my opponent and said, I know what the next card is, and they're just like, what? And I'm just like, I play this Boseiju tapped. I bet you I'm going to draw another one. Actually, I think it'll be like, what are your cards marked? Like, no, I'm just effing cursed. So, yeah, I guess coursers on MTGO are my equivalent to Boseiju Who Shelters All. The difference is, in this deck I'm running 4, not 2, which makes it make a little more sense, but it's still frustrating. Because there's definitely games where I want 2 coursers, not in that position. God, our opponent had so much removal game 3. Like that's ridiculous even for Sultai. Like, I know Sultai is the Jund of Pioneer, but like basically opening the game with 4 counter spells and 2 to 3 removal spells, like, that's insane. That's insane. And his opener was 4 lands. So that means he had 4 lands, 3 removal / counter spells, and drew like 5 or 6 more. That's insane. But what are you gonna do? It's the nature of the game. Sometimes our opponent just has it all. And now we're back to our obnoxious queue wait times. I misspoke. Let's go. Hopefully. Oh. I may have misspoke about my misspeaking. I may have misspoke. Ah, we didn't. Okay, cool. We will take the play. Good opener. Good opener. That is a trash opener. That is a slightly better opener. We are probably going to lose because our opponent is playing a Luris deck. We shall see. We're going to bottom the Sigil. We will not pay the 4 and pass. Alright, so this is the Saram deck. Let's just play the plains. Yeah, the Saram, this deck is insane. This deck can just end up being so disgustingly powerful. I don't love the thought of it, but we probably actually just take the damage here. There's little reason for us to seal away until they commit more to the creature. Maybe playing Courser here is not bad. We could stick to the commitment plan, because our Courser still blocks that. And then we could... Yeah, it's the better enchantment deck. So what we could do is... We could, like, try to let them really commit to Hateful Eidolon. Yeah, you know what? Let's play the Courser. Let's see what the top of our deck is. It's an Enchantress, but not the one we, like, actually want. And then it's not what we want. We want another land so we can play Archon of Sun's Grace. Spoon, alright. It's getting bigger. We still want them to, like, really commit to it. Like, taking 3 here, a little rough, but manageable. Alright, so they just have another Hateful Eidolon, so that's a little rough. It's not a land. Let's just play the Setessan Champion, so that way we can maybe start drawing cards off of our sealaways. We'll see. We'll see what this brings us. We know we have another sealaway on top, which is really not the worst place for us to be, because if they just go, like, enchantment, enchantment, you know, it's a little rough, but it's something. Alright, it's fine. Yep, take that damage. We'd really love to get a land somewhere in the top 3. We know one of them's not, but if we could do that, we'd be happy. Okay, Polaris into your hand. That's a little rough, but not unbeatable. Oh, a land, thank goodness. Alright. Yep, alright, and now let's seal away. Let's do it again. So our seal away is going to fizzle, but we will still get a trigger off Setessan Champion, which is big. Did something go back to their hand? I don't know. That's weird. Alright, and we have another land. So let's yeah, let's swing for 3. Leave back Courser as a blocker. If they want to spend their turn putting Griffspoon on their Hateful Eidolon, we're also okay with that. They also saw us play a ton of enchantments, so... Or they saw us draw a ton of enchantments, so... We're like... Oh... Alright, that's actually a little bit annoying. Because they can give something pro when we want to be exiling something. We shall see. Alright. So we draw the land. Alright, so they want to give Luris pro, probably green, if I had to guess. Pro white. Okay. So, do we Temple Garden here? Alright, so they don't want Luris getting removed. That's what we read from this. So, right, let's play the Temple Garden off the top. We will not right now, because we don't want to lose too much life in this scenario, in this exact situation. And let's run out. Do we run out Gideon's Intervention or Eidolon of Blossom? It's probably Eidolon to pump our Setessan Champion. Yeah, we're gonna pump the Setessan Champion. Draw another champion. Draw another Archon. That's actually really big. Excuse me. And let's just swing with Setessan Champion. So they've actually got themselves in a relatively good position. We may be forced to Gideon's Intervention, naming whatever gets enchanted, because they can play Alseid of Life's Bounty off of Luris and then attach Grifspoon to whatever threat they want, and that could be detrimental with Luris, because they can just constantly give Luris protection. They can constantly give Luris protection on their turn, if they want to make it so that I can't block, or they can constantly give Luris protection so that I can never remove it. But I can use Gideon's Intervention. Oh, actually, unless they have a land in their hand, they won't be able to do that. Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. Okay. We may just have to Gideon's Intervention on Hateful Eidolon. Ooh. Oof. Yeah, I have to take it. Ouch. Alright. Draw the Banishing Light. Alright, let's play the Plains. We're going to gain the life. So we can't... Baffling End does not have Flash. So we probably just have to Gideon's Intervention, naming Hateful Eidolon just to stay alive. Because it says that by sources with the chosen name. Okay, so yeah, we name Hateful Eidolon, and then we can attempt to Baffling End Luris. We're not in great shape right now. Like, Alseid of Life's Bounty being able to give Luris pro green is really bad. We're probably in the position where next turn, hopefully they don't draw a ton of enchantments. Next turn, we will need to play Archon of Sun's Grace, just like literally just to live. All right, but for now, I think we just pass. Attacking is probably not worth it. And let's bin. Yeah. We're just going to bin Banishing Light. And next turn I can play Archon of Sun's Grace and a Banishing Light, even if it fizzles, like gets me lifelinkers. Like, we're probably just dead. But yep, gonna give pro green. Yep. I want to play the Temple, but I think I want more mana this turn. Play Archon, and then let's attempt to Baffling End Luris. Oh, Baffling End has to target something. Target Luris. Cool. All right, I don't know why that took so long, but... Yep. So it's going to get pro-white. So they essentially need to give Luris pro-white again in order for me to not pull back with lifelink. I have another Gideon's Intervention. Let's just pass, leave up as many blockers as we can. They would have to have, like, a perfect 2 cards in their hand for us to die right here. That's one of them. No, it's not. Yeah, they can only do 1 Alseid unless they have another one in their hand. Alright, so... let's go to blocks. And let's just see what they do, because it doesn't have trample, right? Yeah, I just want to see how they do, and I kind of want to gain some life to try to pull ahead. Cool. All right, now I think we got it. All right. Sentinel's Eyes. All right. Sunpetal Grove. Gain a life. Gideon's intervention. Let's name Alcei of Life's Bounty. And then we'll cast the second one, naming Luris. And that should do it. My creatures don't take damage, right? Chosen name dealt to you and permanent to control by source of the chosen name. Cool. Draw a card off of Eidolon. And I probably should have attempted to Banishing Light, actually, the Luris, but at least now they won't be able to cast Alcei again. So let's actually just do that, yeah. That way they won't be able to recast Alcei, and that should put us completely ahead. I'm worried about either tapping out or I'm either worried about drawing out or timing out. And let's swing in for 8. That thing flies, but I have. Oh no, I don't have Gideon's intervention on it. So let's just swing in 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so they can't kill Setessan Champion. Hopeful Eidolon is super dead. Or Hateful Eidolon, rather. Probably not my best discarding choices, but fine enough. Okay. Saram does make things a little worse. Not gonna lie. That would have a very high life total. I can probably still just like Baffling End, Banishing Light, and swing in for a metric F ton of damage. Cool. So they could have another Karametra's Blessing, but that's a risk we have to take. Alright, let's play the green pathway. Gain a life. Alright, let's attempt to Baffling End Luris. They have the blessing, they have the blessing. They have the blessing. Alright. I still get a lot of triggers. It's a lot of cards. 1, 2, 3. Banishing Light, Saram. And then we just... Oh, I didn't mean to go to attack steps, but no point in attacking now because Luris is indestructible. Didn't mean to press that step. Darn. Alright, well, let's just discard 2 Setessan Champions because we don't need them anymore. It's game 1, guys. This is game 1. Yeah, I was aware of the possibility of Karametra's Blessing, but it is what it is. Go ahead, have your Sentinels, get your Sentinel's Eyes. Stonecoil Serpent, interesting. Alright. Alright, pro mono color. That's actually kind of rough, but we should be able to get rid of Luris this turn. They could have another Karametra's Blessing, which if they do, I will be major sad boy. But let's Banishing Light first. Our board state is ridiculous. Alright, so they have the Blessing. Ah, I keep doing that. I keep thinking I'm drawing 3 cards. It does have lifelink, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Alright, so let's just not do anything. And let's make it literally impossible for them to attack. Yeah, that's all I got. We actually don't want more Enchantress effects because we're gonna mill ourselves out. I was aware of Karametra's Blessing. Uh-oh. Oh wait, I have the Sphere of Safety. Alright. Yep. Alright. So... Yeah, I was like, I was so scared. I was like, they absolutely should not be able to attack. Why are they able to attack? Okay. Alright, let's cast Gideon's Intervention. We will name Karametra's Blessing. Stonecoil Serpent's a bit of a problem too, but does Stonecoil Serpent have lifelink right now? Oh, it's pro multicolored? What am I scared of? Yeah, so it doesn't have lifelink, so we're actually just gonna name Luris. Because if Luris doesn't deal damage, then it shouldn't matter at all. Alright. Let's just start swinging. Let's just swing with the tokens. Because... yeah, it's fine. Yeah, actually, why not? Yeah, let's Wolfwillow, draw the Baffling End, but then we, like, actually need to play really carefully, because we're gonna mill out. But Baffling End does allow us to get the Serpent, which is definitely our biggest threat right now. It's the biggest thing that's going to stop us from winning. Alright. I'd like it if our opponent would just concede, because I think we're pretty ahead right now. It's fine. I hope you guys are entertained by this somewhat. Alright. We're just gonna try to kill. Like, just gonna go straight to combat and just attack with everything except Courser and Eidolon and just hope that's enough. Darn it. Alright. So, no possible play yield at all, so that I can avoid dying to timeout. I cannot believe this is game 1. We're just clicking so that our opponent hopefully can't kill us. And now we're just going to attack with everything. Because now it shouldn't matter. Yeah. Yeah, now it just really shouldn't matter. They're just super dead. And negative 17. Woo! Alright. So Fumigate's fine. They literally can't beat Sphere of Safety. They're on Luris, so Rest in Peace is probably fine. I think that's fine. So let's just go down a Sigil. Archon's actually huge in this matchup. Let's go down a Wolfwillow, a Courser, and a single Eidolon. I think that's fine. It feels like the deck showed up and did what it wanted to do that game, Colin. That may have very well been a fluke, but we're gonna take it. And that was I mulled that game, right? Was that a mull to 6 or a mull to 5? Like, I think I mulled that game, and it turned out pretty well. Oh god, another 5 push-ups, good god. I am not in shape like I used to be at all. This is fine. Thoughtseize? No, probably just an Eidolon. Yeah. I was just like, what am I doing? Well, what am I thinking? This deck doesn't play Thoughtseize. Alright, let's play the tapped Temple Garden. Ooh, another champion. That's not bad. Ugh. That makes this a little rough. It does kind of solidify our answer as to whether we play Wolfwillow or Hold Up Seal Away. We just play Wolfwillow, and Wolfwillow can get us onto Archon of Sun's Grace, which can, depending on how they draw, can pull the game away for us. That being said, I am actively scared of timing out. Okay, that's pretty good. Oh, I just got Vigilance, so that actually nullifies Seal Away completely. Oh, God. Oh, that's really bad. Oh, God, that's so much damage. Oh, God, I think we're just dead. Like, we might actually just be dead. Like, Archon might help us here, but it's probably not enough, actually. Yep, we're just gonna take it. But it doesn't fly. Setessan Champion. And that way we can flash and seal away and block. It really doesn't feel great, but it doesn't have reach, does it? Okay. Oh, that's really rough. Let's just seal away for the triggers. Alright, we are probably just dead, and no, let's just... this feels really bad. It feels like we're just dead. Like, sure, if I can just start, like, going off with enchantments, it feels a little better, but... Like, if the top of our deck is not an enchantment, we just concede. Nah, we're just gonna go to game 3. Unfortunately, and maybe our play will be a little better. Like, that was one of those, like, the top of the deck needed to be Banishing Light or we died, and it wasn't Banishing Light, so we died. I could have fought out for probably like 1 or 2 more turns, but since we're on time, I want to just try to, since we're actively concerned about timing out, I want to try to get in as quick as possible and try to disrupt them enough while killing them a little more quickly. Yes, we will take the play. We'll try this. Doesn't seem amazing, but we're going to give it a shot. Alright, Put you on top. Yep. Ooh, Thoughtseize. Okay. Kinda didn't see that coming, actually. They probably take the Sphere of Safety because they outright can't beat Sphere of Safety. Ooh, they took Courser. Joke's on them. I have another one. That's quite alright, I've got another one. Because Coursers come in pairs! As we've discussed. I'm sorry if the clicking is annoying, but I don't want to time out. I really don't. Hateful Eidolon? Okay. Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. So, my hope is they're like, third land, pump, pump, pump. Make that a really big and scary threat so that my Baffling End is more worthwhile. Let's try to bait. Let's block because they won't kill the Courser, and let's see if they use a pump spell. No, okay. Alright, let's just Baffling End. So they have the Blessing. Okay. Like, that's rough for us, but it kind of needed to happen. And let's play the White Pathway. And let's not attack. Let's leave up the Courser block. I don't like being scared of timing out. Maybe I should have played a different deck. Heh! That's disgusting. Don't have another land. Don't have another land. Oh, God. Okay. So, we're gonna take the 9 here, unfortunately. This dies, right? Yes, it dies. Okay. Take the Alcide. And let's just pass. Ram. Okay. That's terrifying. But that tells me that's what they drew. Which is not as bad. So let's play our Archon. And let's not attack again. Alright, that's a little brutal. Wow. That's kind of disgusting, actually. We actually, like, really need the top card to be a land so we can play Sphere of Safety. I think we just have to take it. Yeah, we have to take the 6 here. Like, I really don't want to, but we absolutely had to there. Land! Darn it! God, we, like... Oh my god, we're actually in a lot of trouble. Oh, I clicked wrong! Oh, no. It doesn't... Alright, so... I could have played Setessan Champion. Alright, let's just swing for 3. They can't block. So I could still be dead, but we'll see. Hopefully we're not. Because they can make Ram really big. Stone Coil. Okay. So yeah, let's block with the lifelinker. It's not going to matter because Ram has first strike. But this thing has reach. Okay, that's annoying. But we can Sphere of Safety now. And we can, for now, get in with... So, right now, they can attack with one creature. They can now attack with no creatures. What would our opponent like to do? Oh, okay. Very good thing I drew another one. Ugh. Another one? Alright. Thoughtseize, take the second Sphere of Safety. They have a disenchant effect, we're probably just dead. Alright. Your Serpent's really big. You cannot attack. You absolutely cannot attack, I promise. Alright. Can I Setessan and then Eidolon? No, but I can Herald and then Eidolon. Oops. I like literally don't have time to be making play mistakes like this. Right. So, in theory, next turn, I can cast Banishing Light on Stonecoil Serpent. Because that's the thing with Reach. They're putting it on... Oh, okay. I wouldn't have done that, but... I mean, I guess they really can't, like, know for sure. Thoughtseize. Okay, we're fine with that as well. Alright, wow, this is a game. This is a heck of a game. And now my opponent and I are both very, like, worried about time. Alright, no. Gain the life off of Courser. Banishing Light. Cancel. Banishing Light. Target Serpent. I mean, they could have Blessing. If they do, they do. They have it. Great. And let's play Champion. And we're not attacking. Lures into hand, okay. Land. Seal away off the top. I'm sorry about this, guys. Like, I'm sorry because I know this is probably boring to watch, but I'm also, like, pretty impressed with how it's gone. One, two, three, four, five, six. I mean, if they want to. Seems like they don't. Yeah, we'll just do the seal away end of turn. It'll draw us 2 cards. Well, it's starting to seem like one of us is going to time out. Oh, they had it. Oh, they had it. Are we just outright dead? We might be just outright dead. Okay, it doesn't have vigilance, though. Alright, begin combat. Yeah, we'll just block with Pegasus. Wow, what a game. Alright, and we have Calix. My opponent Airbolt just like, okay, we can click faster. Well, that was a bit of a mistake, but... kind of force them to attack with Stone Coil, which is much better for us. They could have just used Alseid. Alright, well, this game is now boring. Another Saram. Okay. Ooh, on Luris. That's dirty. Alright, well, let's play the Sunpetal Grove off the top. Okay, this feels fine. Let's attempt to Banishing Light Luris. I mean, they're probably just going to give it pro white. And then we can just cast Gideon's Intervention, name Stone Coil. Oh, they just let it happen. Okay. And then we'll just actually, oh, crud. Yeah, and now Stone Coil just can't deal us damage. And then we can probably just start attacking. Because now the only thing that can block is Stone Coil, and my creep, my permanents, and myself don't take damage from it. Plus, I still have Seal Away. This is an interesting game. Yep, you have your Hateful Eidolon. Wow. I really thought that was it. Oh, well, they can't attack with Stone Coil. I'm an idiot. Okay, yeah, this is, yeah, but he also can't attack with Stone Coil, so, it works out. Alright, let's attack. Nothing else has flying, so that's fine. Oh god, this has been a game. And for safety, let's just intervention naming Saram. Oh god, we're so close to timing out. Okay, go opponent. Go, go, go. Oh god, this is crazy. We're so close to losing to time. Yeah, we just take that. Uh-oh. I mean, it buys them a turn? Alright. They have to be dead now, right? Like, they actually have to be dead now, right? Wow. Wow. I'm getting the vibe our opponent is not a English as a first language individual. Well, all right, let's do that again, but hopefully not go to time. Ah, wait, push-ups, redeeming push-ups. I have also decided that I'm going to hang on. Okay. I can do this, I swear. Don't make fun of me, guys. I'm still new. All right, I'm going to run an ad while I do push-ups because revenue is an important thing. All right, we are back. I am starting to regret giving you all control of how I work out. But I know I will thank you all for it later. I'm trying to lose belly fat, so my preference would be if you guys did sit-ups more, but I will also take the push-ups. I'm just worried about doing too many. I did set a limiter on how many y'all can make me do in a day, but hydrate or die. Now, the rules for hydrate or die is everyone in the chat, including myself, has to take a drink. So, cheers, everybody. Hydrate or die. That was fun. That was a great game. Those were 3 great games. And I think scooping where I did to allow for the extra time was the right call. Yes, drink your water. Drink your water, Colin. Problem with hydrate or die and people doing it too often is I have to use the bathroom, and that means I have to take bathroom breaks, which means less time you guys get to play Magic, which means more time I run ads on my channel, which does equal more revenue, but I'd rather you guys watch me play. I don't mind earning money or earning revenue through ads, but I'd much rather get it through donations and bits and subscriptions than I would through ads. Ads is kind of just like a slow rolling like bonus, like very slow. But bits, subs, and donations are my preferred amount of revenue, or my preferred method of revenue. All right, match 3. Let's see what we got. Hopefully not that matchup again, because it was a little silly. All right, we are on the draw, which could be rough for us. That's a snap mulligan because it's only 1 land and it's not even a green land. This is much better. It's not great, but it's better. We probably been Eidolon of Blossoms. Alright, let's play the Temple of Plenty. Let's put Sphere on the bottom. Alright, so this is probably Sultai. Oh, I don't know what this is, but it's not good. Alright, let's play the Forest and Wolfwillow. Wolfwillow is just going to allow us to do more over time. And probably don't need Seal Away right now. Oh, Teamer. Alright, so they just used it to cycle, which is okay. Alright, let's play the Sunpetal Grove, and it's probably best to Setessan Champion right now. Yeah, we may regret it, but if they're already cycling, that's kind of terrifying. If they're already cycling, they're trying to vary. Thank God for Banishing Light. Thank God for Banishing Light. Well, our opponent's just doing some degenerate stuff, so no. Alright. Well, at least we're gonna get to take Seal. We're gonna get to take the Lotus Cobra. Alright. And the Teferi. I wish we were doing it with a Setessan Champion on the field. Which maybe isn't a terrible plan. Maybe we Setessan Champion. No, I have to get rid of the Teferi. I don't want to, but I have to. Yeah, I wanted to play Setessan Champion there, but it unfortunately just wasn't going to work out. Ooh, okay. But maybe Gideon's intervention naming Uro would be really good here. Like, I could be wrong, but it might be, like, bananas. Another Cobra. Okay. Yeah, I think we just have to intervention naming Uro. Like, it doesn't feel amazing, but I think we have to. Uro, Titan of Nature's Wrath. If we draw a land, we can go double Setessan, which, if it lives, we start going off with Eidolon the following turn, but we'll see if that's going to be enough. We drew the land. So let's Setessan Champion see if... We're playing a little greedy, but our opponent really hasn't been doing much, so maybe greedy is the right answer here. Oh god. What are they going to do with 7 mana? I'm terrified. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm terrified. I hope I get sued for that. I can't afford to get sued. Oh my goodness. What is happening? What is happening? Und mein Gott. Und mein Gott. Okay, so they have another 5 mana now. Absurd. Okay, so I'm not about to get Omnath, which is fine. I feel like that could have been so much worse for us than it was, and we got so stupidly lucky. Alright, so Eidolon of Blossoms is going to draw us 3 cards right now. And then, wow, that's so many lands. We'll play a land, and then we will Baffling End, targeting one of the Lotus Cobras. One of the Lotus Cobras, there we go. And then we'll swing in for 6. See what our opponent would like to do. We're going to take the 6. Alright, seems reasonable. I don't know if Courser's worth it here. Oh yeah, no, this is definitely Omnath, but I don't know if, like, I don't know if we're just dead. I don't know if this is a bad matchup. This is the first time we're playing it, so it's interesting. But that Teferi was fire earlier. Like, good God, our opponent. Like, when I saw Teferi, I was like, ooh. I now understand why Teferi is so oppressive. Another Genesis Ultimatum? 5, 6, 7, 8? What are they doing with 8 mana? Shark Typhoon for 6? Like... Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I did not expect part the Water Veil of all things. Huh, sick play, fam. Do I actually have... Am I going to have to name Mountain with Gideon's intervention? Oh, no. Oh, no. That is so bad for us. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's really bad. How did they... I was like, oh, right, my Baffling End. Oh. Oh, this is so bad. This feels like an awful matchup now. Wow. Oh, God. I feel like we're in really bad shape. I want to play Courser, but I think getting out Archon is a little more important. Oh. So we can Archon, Banishing Light Ugin. Alright, so we just need to really try to get under this deck. There's no way we can name enough things with Gideon's intervention. Well, it's good to know that Part the Water Veil does see some play. That was like... That extra turn was probably huge for them, if I had to guess. I feel like we're actually like really far behind now, and it's probably almost not worth it for us to keep going, but we're gonna try. Oh wow, that was okay. Yeah, never mind. I take back everything I said. So we're gonna bring in another Gideon's intervention for sure. And probably rest in peace, so we don't have to waste our time Gideon's interventioning Uro. Sphere of Safety doesn't really do much. Fumigate seems meh. Leyline of Sanctity seems meh. Deafening Silence seems meh. So maybe we bring in the Starfield just as another win condition. And let's go down a Baffling End. I'm not this hard to beat. I'm not so great deck. Haymaker or a way to get your Haymakers out quickly. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's go down a Wolfwillow. Let's go down a Courser. And let's go down a... Actually, Sphere of Safety feels meh. Yeah, let's go down the one sphere. Let's leave one in just in case. Excuse me. Hard mulligan. Not great, but okay. Risky keep for sure, but let's keep it and let's bin Starfield. Is the bin Starfield or Gideon's intervention? I feel like it's Starfield. It's Starfield. And we'll lead off with Sunpetal Grove. We both mount to 6. That's comforting. Grove, do nothing. Alright, well, we got a land. That's really good for us. We're going to play a green side up and Herald the Pantheon. Hopefully Herald doesn't die. Cobra. The on-map deck is sweet. I will absolutely give it that. Can we do both? Yeah, let's shock. Wolfwillow target Branchloft. I keep doing that. And then we'll play Setessan Champion. And we'll pass, and next turn we can play Eidolon and hopefully start building up a solid, getting a good hand. We'll see. Oh god, Lotus Cobra's disgusting. All right, Uro seems relatively solid here. Yeah, it makes sense. The Amet deck doesn't really play a lot of removal because they are kind of. Oh my god! And now they get. Oh god! Like it had to be another Fabled Passage. Like, come on. Fabled Passage is a fine fetch land in Pioneer. Like, but they're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so there's Growth Spiraling, playing another land, getting more mana off Lotus Cobra. Oh my god. What is happening, guys? This is insane. I feel like our opponent's getting really lucky. Like, really lucky. Yeah, that felt a little insane. And by a little, I mean, that felt stupid. We're going to try to kill Teferi, see if they'll trade. It's actually like, fine for them to trade at this point, but... Alright, well, Teferi's dead. So, Teferi already got his value. They can Uro, though, which is scary. Omnath, great. Oh, another Teferi. Alright, didn't see that coming, for being honest. I think they ramped a little harder than I did. Like, just a little harder, but they definitely ramped harder than I did. You're right. I get to ramp. Why can't they? The difference is they ramped pretty hard. And they get to bring back Uro, which is just stupid. I, like, have no desire to play this game anymore. Uro should be banned in Pioneer. I am going to die on this hill. Uro should be banned in Pioneer. Pretty much no questions asked. Sphere of Safety does literally nothing. We're so dead. Alright. Let's try another match. That was just bad. That was just rough. That was a very rough matchup. So, like I said before, it feels like the deck can fight. The deck doesn't feel awful. It doesn't feel amazing, but it does not feel awful. Yeah, you're right, David. I won't be on the hill. I'll be under the hill when Uro's done with me. Card is just stupid. We'll give this a try. We'll give this a shot. It's probably not our best, but we'll give it a whirl. What do we got on top? We'll take another land. Getting another land here should, like, really solidify things for us. So I can go Pathway, Herald. I would not say almost. They are more than almost broken. Okay, mono green. We struggled with this the other night. We're gonna play the Herald. So this is the matchup. This is one of the matchups where Fumigate definitely comes in. Yeah, I would not say that Uro, Reclamation, and Omnath. Yeah, they're not almost broken. They're broken. Like I'd even go so far as to say some of them were like design mistakes. Like in my opinion, and this may be like a little much, but Uro had like no business being printed. Like it's that level for me. So okay, let's Bouldercroft. Let's Wolfwillow on the Temple of Plenty, tapping 1. And then we will Gideon's Intervention on Steel Leaf Champion. Alright, well, we're definitely playing Gideon's Intervention. I feel like there's argument, like, we can take hits off of Steel Leaf for a little while. I feel like there's argument to name the Great Henge. Because that card's backbreaking. Yeah, we're gonna go with the Great Henge, because among Reclamation, like, they've done so many disgusting things with green and blue in the past like 2 or 3 years. It's just wrong. Like, I'm cool with giving green a boost. Like, green kind of needed a boost. Like, blue didn't. Like screw blue. Oh, that's upsetting. That's very upsetting. I guess I should have named Steel Leaf. Alright, I can't take a lot of hits from 2 Steel Leaf champions. That's a little much. Yeah, we probably have to Sigil here. Like we could be okay. David, sounds good. I will see you at the next stream, which I may do a stream on Wednesday. I'm not 100% sure. But I am going to do the stream I talked about on Thursday. So if not Wednesday, I will see you Thursday. Have a good night. I have to open tomorrow too. Yeah, I should probably only do 1 league. So the reason I'm actually like not super concerned with where we're at right now is if I could go like Eidolon of Blossoms, Sigil makes me a 4/4, and then go into and then like maybe draw like a Seal Away or a Baffling End, or 1, 2, 3, 4. I wouldn't be able to play Banishing Light, so it would have to be one of those 2, and then I'd have 2 4/4 Angels and 2 4/4 Angels, and one of their threats would be gone. Seems okay. All right, let's see what we got. Sphere of Safety doesn't actually seem awful. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're able to attack with 1 creature as of right now. Actually, let's... And I still got a 4/4? Let's Sphere of Safety. I know green has a lot of enchantment hate, so not as much as white, but it has a lot of enchantment hate, so sideboard games could get really rough for us. Why is the word "but" censored on MTGO? Like, that's a new one. I also just spelled mostly wrong. Guys, I think I'm tired. So he was going to play Henge. So Henge was the right call. I don't really have any artifact hate either. So being able to play Eidolon next turn feels pretty solid. I'd really love to be able, like, if I draw Baffling End, that's going to be phenomenal. If I can just go, like, Eidolon, make an Angel into Baffling End, like, that feels phenomenal. So, it doesn't feel like we're out of the woods yet, but it feels like we're, like, slowly clawing our way. They're in a position where they need to pay 4 just to attack. It's about to be 5. And I'm getting a 4/4 out of for every enchantment I cast. They don't run a lot of enchantments. I think it should close the game. I think the Sphere is definitely gonna help. I don't think it's gonna seal the game, but it is certainly going to help. Yeah. Yeah, no. Yeah, you don't get to do that, opponent. Sphere of Safety is a hell of a card. Alright, so let's just play the Eidolon, since our deck does not want to draw us into enchantment-based removal. We'd even be fine with a Banishing Light here. Not necessarily a Herald of the Pantheon, but I mean, we'll take what we can get. We actually, like, really need Eidolon to live. We either need Eidolon to live or to draw another Eidolon. Like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lands. I think that's not a lot of lands. But, and they need to pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to attack. Doesn't feel like we're in terrible shape. Like, we need to draw an enchantment off the top of the deck. That is the truth. If we don't draw an enchantment off the top of the deck, we are dead. But if we draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How is he only paying 4? Huh. Huh. That's weird. Why is my opponent able to attack? Oh, never mind. I didn't see the Oasis at first. I was like, he tapped 4 forests. How is that possible? I'm just dumb. Yep, alright. Enchantment off the top. That was frustrating. That was really frustrating. Like, kind of felt like we should have won that game. But we didn't. So what are you gonna do? Like, we draw a lot of not enchantments in our enchantment deck that game. Oh, actually, probably if I have time to squeeze in a Starfield, I probably should squeeze it. Oh, too late. Yeah, I'll take the play. We will mulligan that in a heartbeat. It's really not great. I mean, I'm on the play. This hand does nothing till turn 3, and that seems really bad in this matchup. Let's mulligan. That's a little bit better. It's not great, but it's a little bit better. So we can bottom Sphere and Banishing Light, leave up Baffling End. Seems okay. We're going to keep bottom Sphere of Safety and the Banishing Light. And Temple Garden tapped. Go. Yeah, really felt like we should have won that game. I don't think the deck has any, like, really many, if any, 2-drops. Ooh, Herald. No, it's Courser. Yeah, it's Courser. Because we want to be trying to dig for lands. That's not a land. At least if they, like, land Steelleaf Champion, at least what I can do is play the Herald and still... Alright, Yorvo's pretty good. But we should be okay. Alright, that's a land. That's phenomenal. So I could Archon here, or I could... Yeah, we're gonna stick to the Herald into Baffling End plan. I don't actually know if it's the right play, but it's what we're gonna go with. Yep. So he is hard exiled, which is... Baffling End's actually a really good card. Alright, opponent, do you got for us? What have you got for us? Oh! Well, that was obnoxious. Destroy all enchantments. Wow. Alright, yeah, so we're just gonna windmill slam the Archon and... Yo, hope they don't kill it? Hope they aren't running Plummet alongside their list of random uncommons. Alright. Well, that was a little crazy. Back to nature, like, when was the last time anyone saw that out of a sideboard in Pioneer? Like, oh my god. Right, another Yorvo. That's actually a little scary. But we do have the Baffling End. And a Seal Away. Alright, that's actually, like, pretty huge. Baffling End will absolutely take Yorvo. And we are going to attack for 3 in the air. See, sometimes we get to be, like, the control deck, so to speak, but... not always. Still is actually a pretty good card. I wish that it was, like, I wish it wasn't so restrictive, but probably a good reason for that. Free spells are broken. Free spells are broken. Oh, Scavenging Ooze. That's terrifying. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm terrified. I mean, it's not going to gain them as much life as it's going to gain me, but... you know. Probably just take the 3 here. I'm winning the 3 damage race. Save Seal Away for Scoos. Seems reasonable. Yep. Have my Courser. Eat the Courser. Huh, that's annoying. Card's also really good. Let's Gideon's Intervention. This will get us another Pegasus. And we probably name Great Henge again. Lovestruck Beast can end up being a problem, but we do have Seal Away. It's a little hard to say. Maybe I should just name Back to Nature. I mean, if they Back to Nature, I have Fumigate, so I'm not super concerned, but... Okay, cool. So we gain the life. Gideon's Intervention comes down. Is it Great Henge or Lovestruck Beast? It's probably the Great Henge again. Just to be like, if I didn't have a potential answer for the Lovestruck Beast, it would be Lovestruck Beast. But I have a potential answer, so I feel like we're better off just naming Great Henge, because if Great Henge comes down, that's just like pretty close to game over. I swear it's luck. I'm sorry, opponent. Our opponent seems really cool. Alright, opponent, what is your plan? Is it worth it for you to attack? Yeah. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, yeah, let's just play the seal away. Yeah, that was a very lucky name, but Great Henge worked out. And I'm glad that our opponent is a good sport about it and not just like somebody who gets super salty about that kind of stuff. Like, alright. He had another turn. Let's put Starfield in and let's maybe go down. Maybe we just go down a Sigil. I'm already down a Sigil, right? No, I'm not. Calix seems good because it can exile. Oh my god, Tom, no. Oh god. Alright, I'll do it after this game. Oh god. 10, what have I done? Yeah, we probably just get rid of Sigil. Yeah, that's probably fine. Yeah, that's probably fine. Tom, what I'll do is I'll finish the game, use the bathroom, come back and do 10 push-ups, alright? Because trying to do push-ups with a full bladder does not sound fun. Sit-ups would be worse, though. But push-ups also don't sound great with a full bladder. So, guys, apparently the secret to beating our opponent is to just always name Great Henge with Gideon's intervention. That's a snap mulligan. Oh, God. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, that's so terrible. Like, do we hope to draw? No, I have. Oh, I already clicked it. Crud. I probably just lost this game. Probably take Starfield. Probably put Starfield on the bottom. Oh. Our opponent's probably just gonna have the Nutter Butters. Like against big I know I say we're normally fine against the aggro decks, but against the big green deck, like Nyx-Fleece Ram just doesn't do anything, which is one of our like main hedges against the aggro decks out of the board. Alright, Temple of Plenty. We'll actually keep the Banishing Light on top. Okay. Scoot. Alright. Alright. We're gonna project the seal away, but it is what it is. I hope they attack. Like, I really hope they attack. Oh. Ronas. Yeah, that almost definitely has to get Banishing Lighted. I mean, I could... I was gonna say, I could probably go a turn without playing... without Banishing Lighting Ronas, but I think I have to. Like, I don't love the thought of doing it here, because there's a possibility I'm just running into a Back to Nature. Which is why I may actually Gideon's Intervention Back to Nature. Like, I feel like that might be the right call. Because I have Sphere of Safety. So we'll see. Back to Nature is a sorcery, right? Can somebody confirm for me confirm for me that Back to Nature is a sorcery? I feel like it'd be stupid as an instant. I feel like there's no way that card's an instant. Yeah, it has to be a sorcery, right? Ooh. Alright, Rex Age is pretty rough. Probably target the Banishing Light. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. That's the one I would have named too. Alright. So let's Boulder Croft, and we're definitely playing Gideon's Intervention. The question becomes, what do we name? We have the sphere. We have a Sphere of Safety. Ooh. I hear you. All right, so do we name Back to Nature here? Yeah, I think we name Back to Nature. That may be very presumptuous of me, but I think we name Back to Nature here. All right, Garrick's Harbinger's a little rough. Alright. We'd really love to draw like an Eidolon of Blossoms or something. That's not an Eidolon. We'd love to, and now at this point, we'd like to just draw more enchantments. Also known as not drawing a ton of lands. 7 lands? That's a lot of lands. And we mulliganed? Yes, people keep asking me about YouTube. I do have to, like, actually get my YouTube channel up and running. I'll get on that probably later this week. It's just that with, like, being back to work, it's been a lot going on. So I unfortunately just haven't had nearly as much time as I want to. Oh, come on, deck. Losing to Flood. Oh, so bad. Ah. Well, now it doesn't matter. Now I need 2 enchantments. Which would literally need to be like Eidolon of Blossoms and something. Why didn't they attack? That's interesting. Well, let's Gideon's intervention. And do we just name Ronus here? Or do we name the Great Henge? We name the Henge. Yeah. I probably should have named Reclamation Sage, but... Coco? Uh-oh. Huh. Oh, God. You know what? Let's see if they misclick. It might happen. Probably not, but it might happen. I should have named Rex Sage. I got greedy. Oh. I mean... I think I'm still dead. Like, if they just back to nature here, then we're just super dead. Cool! Yeah, I'm gonna let him have it. Yeah, I'm just gonna concede. Never mind. Alright. Let's try to just go 2 and 3. But first... Oop. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. There we go. But first... Bathroom break. And then 10 push-ups. Guys, oops. I have done a total of 15 sit-ups, 15 push-ups, and 10 sit-ups. And my shoulders are on fire. I am so out of shape. But please make me do some sit-ups. I like them better than push-ups. Please, if you're going to make me work out, make me do sit-ups. Anyway, let's finish off this league. I just want to go 2-3. Like, that's all I want to do is go 2-3. 300 push-ups. Is that how many you can do, or is that how many you want me to do? Because if you told me you can do 300 push-ups, I actually kind of believe that because I know you. If you want me to do 300 right now, please, God, no. Just please, no. Oh, you want me to do 300 when you can't do 6? That's not happening. Maybe if we do this for a while longer, maybe in about 30 years. Please, I prefer sit-ups anyway. Just let me do sit-ups instead. No more push-ups. Yeah, I think I have it limited to everyone can, like, any viewer can only make me do that 5 times. I may just have to change it to, like, I'm only doing 10 a stream until I get better. Until I get better at doing push-ups. I don't want to do more push-ups, Tom. Please, no. My shoulders hurt so much already. Like, there's so much pain right in here just from doing push-ups. Boo. Yeah, I'm a wimp. I'm not in shape like I used to be. I used to be able to do oh my god, when I would like work out with a friend who did martial arts with me, I used to be able to do like work them tatas. I'm working on it, Tom. I used to be able to do 50 push-ups where you'd do a push-up, you'd go down, you'd push yourself back up, and then you'd high five the person across from you with your right hand, go down again when you come back up, high five them with your left hand. I used to be able to do that. I used to be able to do 50 of those. I used to be able to do like 70 regular push-ups in one shot. And I used to be able to do like 200 sit-ups, no problem. But yeah, I'm not in shape like I used to be. So in my like martial arts prime, like when I was taking kung fu like 5 times a week, training 3 to 5 hours a day, and then like going home with my girlfriend at the time, now ex-girlfriend, and training for like another hour and a half. Like I was putting in like 6.5 to 7 hours. 5.5 to 7 hours a day because my girlfriend at the time did martial arts with me. We like I was putting in a lot of time to martial arts, and at my physical peak, I was 150 pounds. I actually had abs to show. And I could run like, I think my best run time was I ran a mile in, I don't remember the mile, what my time was, but I remember I did a mile and a quarter in 8 minutes and 36 seconds, and my previous time on a mile was like 18 minutes. And I'm pretty sure if I tried to run a mile today, I'd just die. But yeah, I when I was at my physical peak, I was doing a lot of working out. And I've still like worked out. Like when I lived in Connecticut, there were periods I was going to the gym a lot, but especially with COVID going on, I just like don't feel comfortable going to gyms. So I'm not going, but my problem is I'm the kind of person where I can't just work out on my own. I I need something to push me forward to do it, whether it be just like like on here on Twitch where it's like I redeem this is like okay, I'll do it. I kind of like set that boundary up for myself. But it was always really easy for me to go to the gym when like I had a friend who was just like text me and he'd be like, "Hey, I'm going to the gym. Do you want to come? Hydrate or die." Hydrate or die means everyone has to drink. Everyone in the chat has to drink. Oh, great timing. I will take the play for sure. But forgot what I was saying. Yeah, I was much healthier. His hand does literally nothing until turn 4. We have to mulligan. Ugh. It's like fine. It's fine. We probably have to bottom intervention. So they both mulligan to 6. It's kind of comforting. Right. So we'll play Herald first. Herald is going to be the right call to go first. Let's see if they are... Which one is this? This is Black Blue. Laris? Alright, who am I to judge? Who am I to judge? I'm playing Enchantress. Herald of the Pantheon. Please don't fatal push me. Oh. Huh. This is a standard deck that they're trying out in Pioneer. Interesting. That's probably actually really good. The deck's dirty in standard. That is not exactly where I wanted to be, but here we are. And then we'll play another Wolfwillow. We'll burn a little mana, but whatever. Yes, untapped mana will be lost. It does not currently have Death Touch. Let's attack. Oh, they bounce you. They bounce off each other, though. All right. Oh, that's whatever. A little. I probably should have seen that coming. I played this deck on Arena for a little while, so I should be a little more familiar with it than I am. Plays like a mill deck, but it is not a mill deck. We'd love to draw a land off of this Eidolon of Blossoms. Absolutely love it. So love it. Don't draw into the locket. They're drawing into the locking it. They draw into the locked it. No. We are still going to see the light. Yeah, you can take that one. That one ends up being more of a threat. We're stuck on lands, which is good for us. All right. It's a little less good. Setessan Champion or Eidolon or Gideon's Intervention? Probably Champion. Losing the Herald was actually pretty rough. Well, it's probably best for them to take Eidolon of Blossoms. Rest in Peace is actually really good against this deck. Huh, they opted not to take Eidolon of Blossoms. Interesting. They probably have a counterspell in that case. Yeah, we're just gonna take that. Herald of the Pantheon doesn't do anything here. So we're just gonna play the Eidolon of Blossoms so they don't have a counterspell. They don't. Cool. Land. Land. That's a land. Well, our opponent's stumbling is definitely to our benefit. I don't like that they opted to shock there. Alright, let's play the Courser. Courser gets bigger, but it might get countered. The Courser makes Champion bigger, and oh, I dropped 2 cards. Yeah. 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 And then next turn, oh, we have Sigil. Well, I can't cast Sigil right now. We probably have to pass. I probably can't risk swinging Champion into that Enforcer because it has Death Touch. Oh, that's insane. Oh, that's insane. Oh, God, really? Oh, God. I hate when I do that. I'm sorry, guys. Like, I've done that so many times by accident. Well, I'm glad somebody told me. That was embarrassing. I'm sorry. Alright, well, Death Touch Shaman's actually pretty rough. Well, thank you for letting me know that, it was just my face. So this is the game we've been playing. We're playing against Sultai Rogues. I feel very sheepish. Lure us into hand. Okay. Alright. Temple of Plenty. We're going to bottom the forest. Gain 2 life. So we can play Herald of the Pantheon and Sphere of Safety. And then next turn we can play Sigil. Recommended watching my stream on Twitch. Aw, who did you recommend to? Thank you, I appreciate that. Probably still not worth it to swing. But we're gonna get that Banishing Light next turn. Oh, that's why I want the second monitor. And I will eventually I will eventually get a second monitor. It just unfortunately can't happen right now. Ooh, losing the Banishing Light there was really rough. Like, really rough. Oof. Well, we'll see. Yeah, but then I can't see the chat window. Hang on, let me try that and see if that works. Huh. Oh, I guess that does work. And if the volume's all the way down, yeah, it will work until I get my monitor. Huh. Yeah, I'm okay with that. So let them go to combat. Huh. Thanks for filling me in on that, Tom. That's huge. Ooh, Archon is good too. Okay, Courser. Yeah, Archon actually is probably better. Play the Forest, gain 3 life. It's a lot of life. So we do actually have to worry about our opponent milling us. So yeah, this is a risky situation because, like I said, our opponent could actively mill us here. So swinging in with Setessan Champion might be right. Because if they block with Thieves Guild Enforcer, that stops their mill engine and stops us from drawing an insane excess number of cards. And I can potentially just start getting ahead with Archon now. Unless they have another one. They totally have another one. Oh, they have a Fable. That's bad. Okay, so Sigil of the Empty Throne is our plan. Maybe they'll move themselves out too. No, definitely not before we do. One of their deck's win conditions is milling us. Auras? It's not auras. Alright, so they see one of my sigils. They can take one of them. Oh, they took intervention. Interesting. I would have thought one of the sigils would have been the take. Oh. Lyris does make this a little rough. Alright, another Enforcer. God, and they hit another Seal away? Ay, ay, ay. This is getting insane. Well, luckily... Alright, so let's play the Sunpetal Grove, gain 3 life. I wouldn't say it's not going great. I think we are about to be in a position where we're doing better. But cool. Okay, so they conceded. So we're doing fine. Okay, so Rest in Peace is actually fire in this matchup. Sphere of Safety is probably good enough, and Fumigate's probably fine. Let's go down. Calix feels a little too low impact, so let's go down Calix. Let's go down a Herald. And let's drop a single intervention. And actually, let's drop 2 interventions. We probably only need the 1. Because let's be real, one of the big things we're naming is Thieves Guild Enforcer, and they've already... Yeah, I added a Fumigate to the side. So it's just 1, and I added 3 Leyline of Sanctities. The Leyline of Sanctities may just straight come out. We're gonna... It is a little sketchy, but we're going to try it. You got a VIP badge. If you'd rather be a mod than a VIP, I'll make you a mod. I figured you wanted to be a VIP, Richie. Alright, if they take Herald, that's actually a little rough unless we draw land. Alright, well, let's see if we draw land. Let's hope we do. Oh, we drew land. Alright. Nope. And they can do their thing. Huh. Agonizing Remorse. Okay, interesting. Huh. What did they... They took Banishing Light? Okay, well, seems reasonable. Alright, so let's play the Herald. It may eat a removal spell. We're probably okay with it if it does. Because we're going to go into Courser next turn anyway. Well, no, Tom, I'm not giving mods away. And Richie, I've only made David a mod, and I made you a VIP. I made Colin a VIP. I thought I made Tom a VIP, but I guess I didn't. We're probably actually better off playing Setessan Champion here. Like, and that way we can go into Courser draw card. I think that might be a little better for us in the long run. But yeah, Richie, if you'd rather be a mod than a VIP, I'll make you a mod instead. I'm okay with that. Lure us into hand. Okay. I'm probably fine with that. And on top, we'll take that. Oh, well, I guess it doesn't matter, actually. And let's attack with Setessan Champion. My stream. Oh, you like that? I made just to make sure I put it in right. That's the thing that says welcome to chat room 3E. Don't be rude. Keep it chill and tip your servers 20%, right? Because that was completely intentional. Because you should absolutely tip your servers 20%. So, what do we just Archon here, or do we go with attempting to beef Setessan Champion? I think the answer is try to beef Setessan Champion. Just here to backseat game from work. I love it. All right, yeah. Huh. All right. Maybe Courser here is not terrible. Unless they work at Outback. Who's they? Oh, that's a valid point. All right, I accept this statement, Richie. Oh, rest in peace on top feels so sweet. Oh, never mind. So, I mean, if they have another Thieves Guild Enforcer, well, that puts me up to 6. I can probably swing with Setessan Champion here and not be super concerned. Actually, and Courser too. Why not? Okay. Alright. Alright, so they didn't have the push, which is really good for us. We're just going to get there with Setessan Champion. Yes, but even when I eat at Outback, I always tip my server 20% or more on the original bill. Always. Okay, Loris, you are getting... I don't know the Banishing Light. Damn. Creatures there's some threats on board. Excuse me. Alright, let's play the Sunpetal Grove, gain 2 life. Let's swing with everything, see how they choose to block. Because they don't have to block, but they probably should. Okay, so having Loris gives them a perma blocker every turn, which is not great for me. Oh. Undo. There we go. Play the Archon. That's true. We have gone to dinner before. It's not too much math at all, Tom. No, we're gonna play a little conservative. They may. I don't know if this deck runs board wipes, but just in case. We so do. Oh my god. 151 drinks at the Rainforest Cafe was such a time. No, not Drown in the Loch. Card's stupid. Alright, yeah. Go ahead, hit me with your Loris. Your lifelinking cat demon. Alright. Let's lead off with Archon. Lead off with Archon. Wolfwillow. And they didn't want me drawing that one, huh? Oh, but seal away. We're going to take their Luris. That feels good. Woo! All right. So we actually went 2-3, which doesn't feel... which is an improvement from the last stream. We did better, guys. We did better, and that's a step in the right direction. All right, let me read this chat. Yeah. I remember hearing that like there were a few places that still had it and they were still selling it. And like I know I went to New York about a year ago, and yes, be better every day. That is important. they were saying, like, I know they stopped making 151, but there were a lot of places that had it backstocked because it's never been a super popular liquor. But when we went to the Rainforest Cafe in Niagara Falls, they had some, and Regina was just kind of like, all right, yeah, yeah, this is great. So I doubt they still have it, but if they do, I mean, I'm now closer to Niagara Falls than I was before, so I'm down for making that trip. Not right now, wait for COVID to be done, but let me just make sure. The last thing I do was hydrate or die, right? Okay, cool, cool. All right, well, that's gonna be it for tonight. I have work in the morning, so I'm going to call it quits here so I can actually get a full night's sleep because I'm working a double tomorrow. Hey, gotta pay those bills. Um, but yeah, so thank you guys for chiming in. Again, tell your friends about the channel. I know that I am still very much a novice and still learning a lot, but I am trying to do the first giveaway. So if you are subscribed already, try to stay subscribed through January, because by the end of January, if we have 10 subscribers, I am going to be picking one of them to get a stained glass Vraska. And if we hit 20 by the end of January, I am going to give out an Ajani. Yeah, I am actually going to do a raid. I'm just going to quickly check and see who's online. Oh, Juice is online. All right, yeah, we're gonna raid Juicebox. He's actually one of the first guys that started talking to me about Twitch and everything. So we're gonna give him a raid. All right, but you guys, thank you all for chiming in tonight, and yeah, have a good night, everybody, and I hope you stick around for a juice box.